Hey guys, welcome back. By the time you see this, it'll be the first week of June, and hopefully one more month before we can get back in here. I don't know if you can see behind me, but we've started to get, or collecting some Lysol sprays, wipes for masks that are being used. We've also got some hand sanitizer. If you know where to find hand sanitizer, let me know, because I have been looking and I've been finding ones or twos here, and I buy them when I get them. And I want to try to have enough stations for hand sanitizers, especially where the floor reels are and where we're touching most of our equipment. So hopefully by the end of this month we'll get a chance to reopen. For the last 3 weeks of June, I plan on doing some Zoom classes. So I'll do these classes, but I will schedule some nights where we'll do some Zoom classes. So you'll get a chance to do some live training with me to try to get us back into the habit of having weekly classes on a schedule and getting back into practice. So look for that. I will send that in the email. Again, thanks for everyone's support. I hope everyone's healthy. I hope everyone's safe. Let's get on to the next section to warm up.
The All-American Fencing Academy is grateful to our sponsors who are helping us bring you our on-strip, at-home video training classes. Fox Bookkeeping, helping small business owners and entrepreneurs to run their businesses with confidence by helping them know what the score is. Steve C. McCrae, PA, Burlington Family Law, Divorce, and Personal Injury Attorney. Matthew Woods, VO, Professional Voiceover Services.
Okay, so here's our warm-ups. Today's class theme, as I was planning out, I ended up having a theme for this class. The theme for this class is the Mike Nicholson class. One of my teammates, his name is Mike Nicholson. If you've been to some competitions with us at Durham or down in Wilmington, he's been the referee. He's the guy with a big beard. He was my teammate when we were in college. But there was a lot of stuff that he did on the team and the types of attacks that he does that make him particularly Mike Nicholson. And so we're going to be doing a lot of stuff that is very particular to Mike Nicholson. All right. The first one is strip suicides or wind sprints, as we call them. Nothing new for us, but he does them a lot. Set out your toilet paper about 1.5 meters apart. All right. And you're always going to be an active rest in between. So we're going to do this 3 times. So after Isabel does it 3 times, Gabe will come up, and then I will do the last one. Okay? All right? Active rest, Isabel. Go. First one. Around the first one. Do it as quickly as you can. Make sure you go around the toilet paper, not over the toilet paper, but she's doing a good job of doing that. When you get back to active rest. Good. Ready? See if you can do it a little bit faster. Go! Good. Small steps. Fast, small steps. Good. Try not to hit the toilet paper. If you're doing this at the house and you hit the toilet paper, then you're going to toilet paper the house and it's going to be all over the place. Good. Active rest. Good. Last one. Go! And Gabe is going to be up, ready to go for the second one. Good. Active rest. Good. All right, Gabe's going to move up. Of course, you can do this backwards too, so you can go all the way to the front and then do the second one from the front, then do the second one from the back. So Gabe's going to do it backwards. Go. He doesn't have to go that big of a circle. He can go right next. Good. There you go. Good, and then one more. See if you can make the next one a little bit faster and not so wide from the toilet paper. Go. Good. Small steps work. Good. Make sure you're using new toilet paper. Try not to use old toilet paper. Ready? Go. Good. All right, I'm going to do the last one. Gabe's going to tell me when to go. I'm going to do it the regular way. Remember to stay in active rest.
Go.
Make those fast sprints on the sides.
Go.
Now go the opposite way this time. Sharp turns. Make sure you got shoes on doing this. Socks will probably slip all over the place.
Go.
Good. Try not to cross your feet. Takes a little longer, small steps. Sprint the last one. Good. And then active rest. All right. We're going to do one more sort of warm up, but we're going to cut the camera on this one. We'll see you in the next section. All right, we don't get a chance to do this too much in class, but we always do this on the team. We do a lot of stretches in addition to our warm-up. All right, this is a favorite stretch done by Mike. Well, the whole team did it, but Mike, it was one of his favorites. It is called the épée stretch. We call it the épée stretch because we jokingly kid the foil fencers, saber fencers, always kid at the épée fencers as not quite active fencers. If you ever watch épée, they do a lot of bouncing, not a whole lot of movement. They're not lazy fencers. We're always joking. But the épée stretch, you're going to have both feet out. You're going to lie down. You're going to put your hands out, and I want you to melt into the floor. So try to get as much of your body touching the ground. So you want to extend your fingers. If you can, put your toes out to the side so you're touching more of your feet onto the ground. Stretch out. Try to melt into the floor. Get your neck down to the floor if you can. The back of the small of your back onto the floor. Relax your breathing. For yoga, I guess it's called Shavasana or dead man's pose. Let's melt into the ground. I'll give you about 15 more seconds. One of the most difficult poses that we do. Sometimes we will tell jokes, try to get people to laugh in the team. All right. Now we're going to go to a reverse épée stretch. All that is just go onto your stomach. I was thinking having the head towards us, that way we're not staring at everyone's butts. All right. Again, melt down to the floor. Your head probably should be off to the side. Spread out your fingers. Relax. If you've got a nice cool floor, use that. Try to stay cool, starting to warm up during the summer. Stretch out, melt into the floor. Don't wipe your nose on the floor. Good. Almost there. I know it's a tough stretch. All right. All right. So let's get on to the next section. All right, welcome to Footwork. You notice I have a different angle this time. We're going to need a little bit of space for this one because we're not going to reset every time, at least for us. You may not have as much space at home, so you might have to reset your distance, and especially if you're going to run into a wall or the end of the hallway, reset the space, okay? 3 pieces of footwork, we're going to do them 10 times each. The first one I'll demonstrate to you first. It will be advance, crossover. Make sure you finish the crossover. Go back to on guard. Lunge. So once again, I'll do it at an angle here. It'll be advance, crossover, lunge. Things to watch out for. Make sure you finish each step. So some people do advance and they go straight to the crossover. I want you to make sure that you finish your advance, finish the crossover, then lunge. Don't merge any of the steps together. So it will be advance, crossover, lunge. Crossover was a favorite of Mike. All right, let's move back a bit. Ready? So advance, crossover, lunge. Go. Good. 1. Go. 2. Go. 3. Go. 4. As they move back on these crossovers, make sure you don't stand up. So the advance, don't stand up on a crossover. Try to stay level to where you were when you're on guard. So we're on our 5th one. All right. 5, go. Good. 6, go. Oh, I messed that one up. Good. Make sure you land on your heel. 7, go. Good. 8, go. Good. As they walk back, make sure you're landing on your heel. If you can lunge a little bit further, lunge a little bit further. Remember, the crossover does not have to be big. Try not to change your shoulders as you cross over. Okay? Excuse me. Our last 2. Ready? Go. Good. Make sure you extend before you lunge. Last 1. Go. Good. All right. On this next one, it will be double retreat, crossover, lunge. Double retreat, crossover, lunge. So it looks like this. Double retreat, crossover, lunge. One more time. I'll do it from a different angle. Double retreat, remember, double retreat, not 2 retreats. Crossover, lunge. Know your body position. You don't want to do that double retreat and tilt back and lose your center of gravity. Come back forward, crossover lunge. All right? Double retreat, crossover lunge. Ready? Let's move back one more. 1, go. Good. As you advance or as you cross over, don't be afraid to extend a little bit. So as you cross over, bring it out, about halfway out. You don't have to fully extend, but start your attack. Second one, go. Good. Make sure you finish your crossover. Third one, go. Good. Okay, messed that one up. Fourth one, go. I almost messed that one up. Ready? 5th one, go. Good. You can also extend as you retreat just to scare them. 6th one, go. Like that. 7th one, go. Good. We'll move back just a little bit. Right about here. 8th one, go. Good. 9th one, go. Good. 10th one, go. Good. All right, they're going to move back. The last one is very, very similar. It's crossover, double retreat, lunge. It'll look like this. Crossover, double retreat, lunge. Nice and easy. Okay? You know what? I'm going to change it up. We're going to do crossover back, crossover forward, lunge. All right? So something a little bit different. I'm going to change from my plan. We're going to keep it easy. Crossover back, crossover forward, lunge. So I'll demonstrate at this angle. Remember, crossover back, front foot goes first. Crossover back, crossover forward, lunge. All right? We're going to start from over here. All right. You guys move up. 1. Ready? Go. Crossover back, crossover forward, lunge. Ready? 2. Go. Good. 3rd one. Go. Good. So you can do stuff with your hand if you like. 4th one. Go. Good. Make sure you reach up. All right. Not down and straight like that. Ready? 5th one. 5th one. Go. Good. Make sure the correct foot's moving first. Ready? 6th one. Go. Good. 7th one. Go. like a little dance. Ready? 8, 1, go. Nice and easy. Good. 9, 1, go. Good. On this last one, give it a little bounce. Well, nice little jump. 10th one, go. Good. All right. There's the footwork. Nice and easy. Again, this is a Michael Nicholson class. All right. Not saying that he's lazy, but he keeps things easy, but he's also effective. All right. Next time you see Mike Nicholson refereeing at a tournament, say hi to him. We'll see you in the next section. Welcome to, not footwork anymore, welcome to Bladework, our exercise. All right, again, continuation of a lot of, I think, some of the typical attacks and Bladework that Mike does. Excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. Oh, I think another one coming on. Oh no, that's it. All right, so the first one, nice and easy. All right, it's going to be a line. The first one, you're going to establish your line. You're going to take an advance, so make sure your hand is slightly above your shoulder. You're going to take that advance, almost touch the target. You're going to take a retreat, and then you're going to advance far enough to hit the target. Now this isn't a mic attack. This is partly an exercise of knowing the distance of your footwork. Knowing that sometimes you can take small advances. Knowing how much of an advance that you need to hit the target. All right? So once again, I'll do 2 more without a weapon. So if you don't have a weapon at home, extend first before you advance. Advance where you barely hit the target, or don't even touch the target. I don't want you to do this. Oh, I'm not going to hit the target. Keep your body straight. Control your feet. Take a good retreat back. Advance and hit. Now I'm touching the target. One more time. Extend first. There's a line. Take a step. I can't touch the target yet. Take a retreat. Advance to hit the target. So with a pool noodle, extend. So I'm a little bit too close. Extend. Advance. I don't hit the target. Retreat. The line is still straight. Hit. Extend. Don't hit the target with an advance. Retreat. Extend and hit. All right? I'm going to do 2 more that Isabel's going to demonstrate. So once again, extend. Advance where you don't hit the target. Retreat. Hit the target with an advance. I'll straighten my weapon again. Isabel's going to come up in a second. Extend. Advance. Don't hit the target. Make sure it's a full advance. Retreat. Full advance to hit the target. So once again with the blade, it will be extend, advance, so I don't advance far enough to hit the target. Retreat. Advance to hit the target. So one more time. 1, 2, 3. All right? So that actual attack is not one that Mike does a lot, but he does use the line a lot. What we're also adding in is things that footwork that you need to be able to do. You don't have to advance the same way every time. You can do short advances, big retreats, and big advances. So Isabel's going to come up. She's going to establish that distance. Good. She's going to extend, advance, and not hit the target. Good. Retreat. But she's not going to recover the weapon. So the whole time she's going to be in a line. Ready? On guard. So reset that distance. Extend. Advance. Don't hit the target. Retreat. The line is still there. Advance and hit the target. Good. Now let's see if she can do it on her own. Ready? Go. Good. Good. Try to keep that line steady. Don't let it waver. Whatever you're pointing at is what you're going to hit. She's going to do one more and Gabe will come up. She's always pointing at that center mass, right at that dot, so that when she finally hits, she's there. Gabe's coming up. So when you extend that line, the hand is slightly above your shoulder. All right, that line needs to be straight, pointing at your target. So Gabe's going to establish his distance. Good. He might want to be a little bit further away. He's going to extend, advance, and not quite hit the target. Good. Retreat, keep the line there, and then advance and hit the target. Good. Remember, this is not a lunge. He's on his own. Extend. Don't touch it. Good. Good. Nice and easy. You don't have to go super fast. One step at a time. You want those clear steps. Make sure the line is established before you go. So I don't want you advancing while you are putting that line out. Line is out, he's there. Then he can move and then go. I'll have him do one more. Good. So just controlling your steps. Very good. All right. So the next one is relatively easy as well. All right. There'll be an extension to hit the target. Then it will circle and hit again. Extend and hit the target. Leave it there. From there, immediately circle 6 and go. The circle 6 is a little bit different for this one. All right. I'll do it with the pool noodle so you can see it better. Our circle 6 that we usually do is this way. We're drawing that circle. This one, I want you to go big. So you're bringing it back behind you and forward again. So you look at it from the side. There's the extension. And then I bring it back. Look at my hand. And back to the extension. So if I do it without a weapon, here, boom. Touch, circle, boom. With the pool noodle, there's the extension. I have my extension distance. Extend, immediately circle, back on target. The hard part here is because you're doing that gross motor movement, that big old circle, you have to be able to hit at the same spot again. Hit, circle, hit. All right? So let's do it with the PEX pipe. Establish your distance. Oh, I'm a little off target there. Hit, extend. Whoa, I'm way off target. Let's try that again. Ready? Hit, extend, hit. Hit, extend, hit. You're going to have to be able to hit the target when your weapon's moving. Alright? I'm having a little bit of trouble because that PEC's got a big old bend in it and I have to straighten it out again. Alright? So I'll do it with a real weapon. Should be able to do better with this one. Holding a lot of things. Alright. The extension. Oh, fix that. Extension, circle, hit. Extension, circle, hit. Extension, immediate circle, straight to hit. We're going to bring Isabel up. So remember, you don't want to recover, then circle, and then go again. You're going to hold it, immediately circle, extend again. So she's going to establish her circle extension distance. She's going to make sure you bend your knees. I didn't mention that before. Yeah, everyone was doing a good job. Let's have her do a few. Extend, circle, good. Try not to lean the body. Let your arm do the work. Good. And that's a good speed. You know, if you're not hitting it on target or you're kind of all over the place, go slow down so that you know where the point's going to. She's a little off there. Let's do a few more. Try not to rock the body. Let your arm do the work. It helps if you spread out your feet just a little bit. Good. Do one more. Good. And Gabe's coming up. So the circle, what the circle accomplishes, we may hit, we may miss, and if they come after us, we can hit them with that parry, with that circle. So, oh, I missed. They come after me, pop. I hit again with a repost. All right? So let's bring Gabe up. He's going to start off slow, extend, circle 6, extend again. Good. Bend your knees, try not to rock. Steady your shoulders. Good. So on the final one, you want to finish that extension. You don't want to whiff by it. Good. Very good. We'll have him do 2 more. If you can do it fast, you can do it fast. Let's see Gabe try to do it fast. He's a little bit faster with this. And he can still hit on target. Good. Let's do 1 more. Good. All right. In case I didn't mention, for each one of those, do 10. All right, so each one of those, do 10. All right. Last one. You have to use a little bit of imagination. All right. The attack will be a beat, 1, 2 lunge. All right. So from the side, I want you to be able to see this. You take the beat on the 1, you're extending a little bit. On the 2, you finish the extension and the lunge. I'll show it to you from this angle. There's the beat. There's the 1. See where my thumb is? Still on top. And I disengage to the 1. Disengage. Lunge to the 2. I'll show you one more time from this side, then I'll hit the target. Beat. 1 with a little bit of extension. You don't want to twist your shoulder, twist your wrist. 2, hit. All right? So you're going to make sure you establish your lunge distance. Beat. So your elbows away from you. 1 with an extension. 2, hit. Beat with a little bit of extension. 1, 2, hit. I didn't do this without a weapon, so we'll do it without a weapon. Beat. So notice I'm reaching out for that beat a little bit. Beat. 1, 2. Beat with an open hand. If I'm doing it with an open hand. 1, 2. Let's do it with a pecs pipe. So beat. 1 with the extension. 2, hit. Notice how I'm hitting. Hands going up. Ready? Beat. 1, 2. Let's do it with a real weapon that Isabel will be walking up here. Beat. 1, 2. So take your time on these ones. I don't want you to do it fast. I want you to make sure that you're seeing yourself extend on each one of these. Extend with a beat. Extend with a 1. Extend with a 2. That's how fast I want you to do it. Let's bring Isabel up. She's going to do it for you. She'll establish her lunge distance. Extend and beat. Extend in 1, 2. That's perfect. We'll have her do it on her own. Don't do it fast. I want you to make sure you see every part. Good. She messed that one up. She did an extension, straight line, and then a beat. So just beat with a little bit of extension. There you go. 1, 2. Good. We'll have her do a few on her own. Good. Beat. 1, 2. And then one more. And Gabe will be walking up. Good. All right. So remember, you don't have to go fast. I want you to make sure that you're extending with the beat. So you're not full extension. Your arm is still bent. 1, you're almost fully extended. 2, you are fully extended. So we'll watch Gabe. There's the beat with a little bit of extension. See, his arm came out a little bit. 1, he extends just a little bit more. 2. All right, he confused himself. All right, so let's try that again. So it will be the beat. We've hit that weapon. Now we're going to the other side and then go. Ready? Beat with a little bit of extension. 1, a little extend more. 2 and hit. Good. Now he's too close. Ready? Beat. 1, 2. Good. Beat. 1, 2. Good. I'll have him do 2 on his own timing. So you don't have to do it fast. Later on, you can get faster. Very good. All right. So all of those are nice and easy. The last one, you can speed up a little bit. So if you've done your 10, go medium speed. Go beat, 1, 2. You just have to make sure that you're still remembering to extend. We're not just doing beat, 1, 2, then go. If you're able to do it slow, and you can see yourself doing it correctly, let's speed up a little bit. Beat, 1, 2. Make sure you're extending. All right? So that's it for blade work. Let's go on to some skill work. You will need a partner for this one. So grab a partner. Okay? We'll see you in the next section. All right, so the skill work we're going to do today, we're going to continue with a lot of line work. You heard me say line before. Some of you may have done it in class, some of you may have not. A line is this. So we're going to have Gabe move back just a little bit. All right, a line is this. So if we're standing on guard, this is an extension. So not down here, not out here. It's like you're getting ready to lunge. All right, so that's the line. A line is a pre-existing attack. Okay, so if I establish a line, I have priority. But the other fencer or the other opponent can't be coming after me. So if Gabe isn't doing anything, and I establish a line before he extends and lunges, or before he's advancing towards me, if I establish a line, that's a pre-existing attack. He has to deal with that. If he doesn't deal with it and just lunges after me, and I hit him, even though he hits me, it's my touch. It's a pre-existing attack. So let's say, for example, we're just moving around a little bit. We're not attacking. I establish a line, and then he goes. That's my attack. All right? The line can move around in terms of your feet. You can't move the line around like this, all right? But you can extend and move back and forth. You have to keep this straight. You cannot break and then extend again. Once you break that line, they have an opportunity to go forward. So for example, if Gabe's right there, he doesn't do anything, I extend, all right? If while I'm advancing, he lunges after me, that's still mine. I establish that line before he does his attack. So once again, pre-established attack, all right? So if he doesn't do anything with it, he decides to lunge, even if I advance, still mine. I can also lunge with it, all right? I can lunge. So I establish that line, we're not going anywhere, and then he decides to go, and I lunge, still mine. As long as you don't break that line. Now, if we're going to turn this way, I'm going to ask Isabel to look at the camera, make sure we're in camera. I'm going to move back a little bit. So let's say he's moving forward to attack, and I establish a line, or I try to establish a line. Now, he probably took one too many steps. He saw me establish that line, and he kept moving forward. All right? So let's try again. Once he sees me try to establish a line, he's going to try to finish. He's moving forward. Good. That's something we know in class. That's a counterattack. He is still within that phrase of attacking. He's still moving forward to finish. Now, if he takes too long, like the first time he did, he's advancing, I establish a line. He took about 2 or 3 steps before he actually finished. I just got that line established, and he's going, oh, I'll still advance. Now he's in preparation. All right? So a line is a pre-established attack. All right. So in this exercise, we're going to put down the full noodles for a second. We're going to show you what I want you to do first without the weapon. All right? So on guard, Gabe's going to establish a line. What your partner's going to do, you're going to look for the weapon. I don't want you to go fast. You're going to look for the weapon 5 times, and you're going to get hit. We're going to switch sides with Gabe. All right? So he's going to establish a line. All right? I'm going to look for it 5 times. So partner, if you don't want to do anything fancy, you can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Right after the 5th one, take a step forward. And he doesn't have to go anywhere for this exercise. Let the partner go forward. All right? Now, new terminology. He's got that extension. I'm looking for the weapon to try to take priority. All right? He is doing what's called a derobement. He derobes my weapon. 2, 3, 4. On the 5th one, he doesn't have to go anywhere. I try to look for it and go. I don't find it. All right? He still has his line. Now, remember, that line cannot be pulled away. It can be derobed. So if you watch Gabe, derobement, his arm is straight, his elbow's never going to unbend, all right? Or bend, I'm sorry. This is doing it incorrectly. He's pulling it back. Pull it back even more. All right? He's still kind of doing it almost correctly. I want you to be really bad at it. All right? Really pull it back. All right? That's not a derobing. All right? You're breaking that line. All right? So I'm going to try a couple different ones here. So before we just went back and forth, now I'm going to make it difficult for him. 5 times he's going to derobe, and right after the 5th one, I'm going to take a step forward. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's using his fingers and his wrists. Let's watch it with a full noodle. Ready? All right. He's got the line established. 1, 2, 3, 4. I take a step forward on the 5th one. Arm is still straight. He doesn't lean back. He doesn't unbend his arm, or he doesn't bend his arm. Let's do a few more. Let's do 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. I'm going to be a little bit crazy on this one. I'll really make up a couple different things. So partner, the key here is you have to go after the weapon. On guard. So if he's got that line, you're going 1, 2, 3. He doesn't have to do anything. So make sure you go after the weapon. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So I went a little bit crazy on this one. Okay. Now let's do it with a real weapon. once again, the student doesn't have to go anywhere. All right? All the work is being done by the coach. On guard, he establishes line. Make sure, I didn't mention this before, that point is facing towards target. That's not a line. All right? Make sure you're pointing towards the target. That's not a line. That's not a line. I don't want to get hit there. All right? So right there. So let's go slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. I take a step forward on 5. Remember, coach, your job is not to trick the other fencer. All right? You're going to let him learn this line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do one more and go a little crazy on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right? So those are lines. We're going to bring Isabel up. We're going to start off without the weapon first. We'll do it with just the hands. We're going to move this way. So remember, we can retreat with those lines. All right? So we're going to bring Isabel over here on guard. All right. So on this one, we're going to do 5 retreats and 5 derobements on guard. Okay, if you can watch the camera, make sure that we stay on screen. We're going to have the student, in this case Isabel, establish the line first. She establishes the line way before I go. Nice and straight. Good. I look for it and she retreats. 1. Wait for me. Ready? Let's go one at a time. We don't have to go fast. 1 retreat. 2 retreat. 3, 4. And then the 5th one, she stays where she is. Boom. Alright, let's try it again. She establishes the line first. 1 retreat. 2, I'm still looking for it. I'm coming after her. 3, 4, 5. I hit. Alright, now let's try with the pull noodle. Ready? On guard. She establishes the line. Thumb is above the shoulder. Retreat into row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I get hit. Alright? This takes a little bit of guts. You know, it doesn't take that much to establish a line. It doesn't take that much to establish a line. It doesn't take that much to take away that line. And that's how you defeat it. If someone gives you a line, all you have to do is beat it and it's yours. Alright? But be careful, if you excuse me, if you're trying to beat it, they may expect it and go. So let's do one more retreating. I'll go a little crazy on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that one again. She broke that line on that one. Ready? On guard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's still hers. Now let's do it with a weapon. Alright, so one at a time. So make sure they establish that line. Make sure they're not breaking that arm back. Do this one really slowly. Alright? So that they can see which way they have to derobe. You don't want them guessing which way they have to move the weapon. Alright? They will do disengages to derobe the weapon. They're not going to bring it back over the weapon. Alright? Ready? She's going to establish that line. There it is. That thumb's nice and above the shoulder. Derobe 1. Derobe 2. There's a retreat. Derobe 3 and retreat. 4, 5. And I hit. I never controlled the weapon. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Here's the 5th one. Boom. Alright? One more. So we could be moving around. Nobody's attacking. She decides to establish a line. That attack is out there. I have to deal with it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try that again. Ready? She got caught. Moving around. Nobody's attacking. She decides to just put out the line. See if I can deal with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. All right, we're going to bring Gabe up for the last one. We're just going to go start with a pull noodle on this one. The last one's pretty easy. We're just going to do lunge distance. All right, on guard. Ready? He's going to establish that line. We're going to do 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. On the 5th one, he will move to line. Ready? Or to lunge. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Now we'll do it with the weapons. So remember the line, keep it out there. You cannot pull it back. Once you pull it back, that line is lost. So you have to be a little bit brave, a little bit of guts to leave it out there. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like that. Ready? Now I'm going a little fast, I'll go a little slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. We're going to do one more with Isabel. Alright, we'll do it without a weapon first. She can set the weapon down. Alright. So this one is just, she's going to set one line. It won't be 5 movements. I'm just going to go after it one time. She has to be able to derobe and hit me. So for example, have the student on guard. You can move around a little bit. Before the attack comes, have them extend. There's that line. Once that line is there, we're just going to go look for it to try to attack. So she's established that line. She derobes and hits. So you got to be a little brave. You can't go, oh, pull it back, or, oh. If it starts to look like a counterattack, it's going to be a counterattack. All right? So once again, she establishes that line, tries to keep me away. I'm going to whack it this way. Oh, she got around it. Let's try it with a pull move. So you got to be a little brave with that point line. Point line is out there before I attack. I'm going to go for it. Uh-oh. I never found it. Ready? Let's do one more, then we'll do it with a real weapon. There's that point line. I haven't attacked yet. She's good. I look for it. Even though I hit her, that point line is still out there. So let's go real weapon. So make sure you've got the proper distance. If you're doing real weapons and you only have one weapon and one jacket at home, remember, the coach needs to be wearing the jacket. Alright? If you've only got one weapon, use a broomstick, a piece of PEX pipe. I think we've talked about that before. So we're moving around. Nobody's attacking. She sets up that line. Sort of like divas. Like, yeah, I dare you to go after it. I dare you to go after it. Oh! I went after it, but I never found it. Ready? Let's do one more. There's that line. If I start advancing, she can retreat and keep that line. I go for it. Still hurts. Alright? So the line is a very, very easy attack to do. You just have to leave it out there. The hard part is hitting with it. Okay? Because if it's out there, what's your opponent going to do? They're going to try to whack at it. That's how you defeat the line. If the line is out there, you're going to take it from them, and then you can go. But be careful, if you think that you're going to have it, and you go at the same time, and you don't have it, and they derobe that line, it's theirs. Alright? Have fun with the line. Hopefully you have a partner to work with that one. We'll see you in the next section. Okay, so here's a cool down. Isabel's going to do this one for us. First of all, you either need a glove, so if you've got a pair of mittens or another pair of work gloves, or even a rolled up sock. Tennis ball might be okay, except if you miss a tennis ball, it's going to be rolling all over the place. You're going to spend most of your time chasing after your tennis ball. All right. So we're going to use a glove. Again, if a rolled up sock will work nicely. So we're going to have Isabel roll up her glove. She's just going to turn it inside out halfway. We've done something similar to this. We're just going to do a slight variation of this one. She's going to go to on guard. She's going to hold that up high. Good. From the on guard, easy one. She's just going to let it go and grab it again. Good. That one's easy. Let's try it again. So holding up high will help. If that's easy for you, you can hold it up closer to the shoulder height. Bring it down a little bit. Let it go and drop it. And catch it again. Good. All right. So this time, from the on guard position, she's going to let it go, and then she's going to clap real quick and grab it before it hits the ground. Now, keys to this is you can bend your knees to follow it down. A lot of people keep their body up straight and they don't bend their knees, and they cannot catch that glove because it's too far away from them. Always bend your knees and follow it down. So she's going to hold it up and on guard. So this time we're doing it on guard instead of just standing there. She's going to drop it, clap one time, and catch it with the same hand. Good. She's going to have to do it faster. Good. Let's do a few more times. Good. That's pretty easy for her. Just to make it a little bit harder for her, she's going to bring it down to shoulder height. She's going to have to clap really fast and go. Now, another key. She's going to bring that glove back out. She's not doing this, but be careful not to do this. Some people cheat and they toss it before they let it go. That gives you extra time. I don't want you to give yourself extra time. I want you to just be able to drop the glove. Ready? I'll give her one more, then we're going to make it a little bit more difficult. Good. Now, she can go up a little bit higher to give herself some more time. Remember, you don't want to toss it to give it more time. You also don't want to float it. I'll show you what floating looks like, or Isabel's going to show you what floating looks like. That. So before you let it go, you lift it up a little bit so it floats in the air. I don't want you to do that. I just want you to let it go. All right? She's going to hold it up. This has to be 2 fast claps before she can grab it again. Oh, she ran out of time. So this one's a little bit harder. So as you let that go, 2 fast claps and grab it again. I'll give her 2 more tries. That's a hard one. Almost. Remember to bend your knees. Follow it down. Almost. I'll give her 1 more time. You guys can do this. All right, next one. Maybe just as difficult. You're going to hold it up. You can go high again. She's going to go to on guard. She's going to hold it up. And this time, 2 hands on the thighs. Good. So once again, 2 hands on the thighs. Don't forget to bend your knees, follow it down. Good. I'll give her 2 more. Kind of build up that hand speed. Build up that reaction time. Good. For those who know that Isabel or is in Isabel's class, she'll be joining you in the seniors events this year. All right, we're going to do 1 more, and then I will do a few for you. So the last one is standing on guard. You're going to let it go. It's going to go around the glove, and you're going to catch it from the top again. So if you watch Isabel, she's going to hold it up high. She's going to let go and go around. All right? She was able to do that. Remember, you're catching it from the top and not the bottom of the glove. So Isabel's going to demonstrate incorrectly catching it from the bottom. Yeah, that's not that. We have to loop around the glove and catch it. I'll give her 2 more tries. Good. So I'm going to demonstrate a few. So the first one was just 1 clap, right? Wow, look at my hair. I didn't actually get a haircut. My barber is open again. So, bend your knees, holding it up, 1 clap. All right, so you have to be quick about it. I'm not throwing it. All right, that's too easy. I've got plenty of time to catch that one. As soon as I let it go, I catch it. The next one I gave you was 2 claps and a catch. I'll make it a little harder for me. All right, still got it. So 2 claps. You hear the 2 claps and I'm still able to catch it. I'm bending my knees as I'm clapping, so that when I'm ready to catch it, it's not too far away from me. Next one was 2 hands on the thighs. Just like that. All right. Remember, I'm not throwing it up. I'll make it a little harder for me. Oh, I missed that one. Ready? All right. So, have fun. Oh, there was one more. Was around the glove. Catching it from the top. So slow motion, I'm letting it go. I'm going around. I'm catching it from the glove. Okay? Have fun with that. You guys have fun. Stay healthy. Stay safe. We'll see you next time.
The All-American Fencing Academy is grateful to our sponsors who are helping us bring you our on-strip, at-home video training classes. Fox Bookkeeping, helping small business owners and entrepreneurs to run their businesses with confidence by helping them know what the score is. Steve C. McCrae, PA, Burlington Family Law, Divorce, and Personal Injury Attorney. Matthew Woods, VO, Professional Voiceover Services. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you next time.
The engine outside.